Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Glad to have you all here. This is your first time. This is Plain Talk Live, and it's a aviation talk show. We talk about aviation, and we show some cool videos. We do some flight tracking. We take your requests, and yeah, we're glad that everybody's here. And I'd like to welcome my co-host Sal this morning and MJ Scanlon filling in for Michael this morning. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
Doing good for a substitute.
Well, you're part of the family. We welcome you all the time here. So you're not just a substitute. You're part of the family here. So Sal, anything interesting this week? Been out plane spotting? See anything interesting?
Two A380s at SFO, two British A380s Sunday, and then on Thursday. But right. I haven't seen any other A380 scheduled. So some people say that in the summer we're gonna get two A380s.
Oh, wow! So, yeah, I noticed last night the second flight. Last night was a 777. I was watching the tracker on our other live stream. MJ, how are you, sir? Any interesting things there at maintenance? Purple Tails.
Nothing. Oh well, we had snow last week, so that's kind of unusual for us. We had about 8 inches of snow. So that made
oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, that made it interesting. A lot of de-icing going on. Caught a couple of nice shots one morning of Colorado One getting de-iced in a couple of American airline jets. Nothing out of the ordinary for us for maintenance-wise. Just coming off a peak. Unfortunately, I think there'll be a couple of more MD-11s heading to the desert in the next.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is a bummer, but they were already slated to go. So
yep, they've
served down to probably 20 or a little under 20 MD-11s by the spring.
Wow. But they've served the aviation community well, I suppose. So
well, we've got our money's worth out of them, I'm sure.
Yeah. As far as me, just working and doing the new flight tracking streams that are trying to do 24/7. We actually did. I just ended a 62 hour stream. So I think I've got it down now to go 24/7 at SFO, and really appreciate all the people that jump on and watch from time to time. So yeah, and it's been good, and it's really helped the channel grow. Talk about that more in a bit. But we want to say good morning to our friends. Want to say good morning to our chat moderators, Lady Cat and Nancy L. Good morning, friends. We're glad to have you with us, and say good morning to Full Metal Dragon, the one and only Kevin R. For those of you that don't know, Kevin R. Plane spotters out at LAX plane spotting. He'd drive by just cranking his horn at them, and you can hear it through their microphones. SFO Live. Hey, good morning. Glad to have you here. I don't know if this is your first time or not, but we're glad you are here with us this morning. Local spotters, I believe. I'm just south of SFO, south of San Jose myself. So welcome. Let's see. Cat's Meow is here. Good morning. It's glad to have you here, friend. And of course, Lady Cat is here. Daniel from NYC, I think you had a request. So hold on to that, and we'll get to that just a little bit later in the stream. I think you're trying to get in your spot first, so don't worry. We will definitely get to that. And I think we'll probably have a few more friends coming in the chat. And anyways, we want to go over some news here. Actually, before we get to news, I just want to thank everybody, all of our new subscribers this month. In just the last 3 weeks, we've added over 500 subs. So thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. Also, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed from the very beginning of the inception of this channel about a year and a half ago. Thank you so much. The new flight tracking with ATC that we've been doing mostly from SFO seems to be, pretty popular. I mean, a lot of people jumping on and chatting with us. So thank you so much. But also just want to know that this show will always be the foundation of this channel. This is what this channel all started from the very beginning. So this will always be the foundation. The other stuff is just icing on the cake. But anyways, just want to thank everybody that has subbed from the very beginning up until now. And those who have become members, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It has really helped. And hey, SFO Live just became a member. Thank you so much, friend. Really appreciate your support, and thank you so much. And SFO Live, are you a live streamer from SFO or anything? Let me know. I'd hop on your channel and support you as well. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody that has supported the channel. We greatly appreciate it. All right, we got a little bit of news here. Gee, how long has it been, Sal? We've been talking about Global Airlines, the step out of Europe.
Yeah, a year? More than a year?
Almost a year.
Yeah.
So we've been following them for a while and just kind of wondering, like, hey, what's going to happen with this startup? They're pretty ambitious, wanting to start with some A380s, but finally have A380 that they've kind of somewhat painted. And this was a former China Southern, I believe. And they've added the global titles, and up on the rudder tail, that's not paint, from what I understand. That is a decal. And this aircraft will be operated by Highfly, and actually it just left major maintenance in Dresden. And MJ, you were telling us before the show started that you've actually spent some time at Dresden.
Yeah, I did. In 2001, when I was in management, I went to Dresden to oversee some work on an Airbus we had purchased from Sabina Airlines, which was
that brings back memories.
Yep, was a Belgian carrier, and there was some confliction of whether the Belgians had to complete some work on it, but the Germans couldn't oversee the work or wouldn't oversee the work. So I was sent to oversee the work that happened to the airplane there. It's a huge facility. I mean, it's been around since the 50s. That facility, where it started. I mean, the more parts that were updated, of course. They started back trying to. They rebuilt the Illusion 14s back in the 50s.
Oh wow!
The Germans tried to create a 4-engine aircraft called a Bade 152 that didn't really work out. But after the fall of the communism, fall of the wall, Airbus got involved with the facility, and I'm going to mess this up, but it's Elba Flugzeugwerke, which is basically Aircraft Works, Elba Aircraft Works. So they got big into a German carrier that had A310, so they were doing the heavy maintenance on those A310s, and then as FedEx primarily and some other carriers were buying the older A300s and A310s and converting them to freighters. That's where they started. That's where they really got into doing a lot of work there on that. And they probably did all, if not all, of the P to F mods that FedEx had on their 300 and 310 freighters.
Wow.
That we bought from other passenger carriers. And then they slowly converted into A330s, doing the A330 mods to freighters. Since nobody's in the 300 or 310 freighter business anymore. And
right, you guys still have a few of those 300s, right?
Oh, we still have the 300s. I mean, we got we had the last 300 made.
Really, I never knew that.
Made as a freighter, yeah, for us. And we still have some of the 300 conversions. They're still flying around. They've got some time on them, but they're still flying around. But looks like Dresden now is doing some 380 work, because they've had that global there, and they've also Qantas has flown a 380 in there, and they've done work on there for Qantas. But back in the East German days, the Soviet run days, they did a lot of work on MiGs for the different Eastern Bloc countries, the Warsaw Pact countries, and they had a MiG on display there. It was pretty cool. I can't remember if it was a MiG-21 or a MiG-19, what it was, but it was on display there at the facility. And if you look at the on Google, the aerial of the airport, there is a prop airplane that's now in a courtyard outside the hangar. And I don't remember what type of Russian airplane that was, but that airplane was in the hangar when I was there in 2001. They were refurbishing it. They were rebuilding that airplane and remodeling that airplane to put it on display.
Wow, that's cool. It sounds like a super cool place. Man, I need to get out and travel one of these days. So let's say good morning to. Oh, go ahead.
They flew that 380 to Portugal yesterday. Last night.
I saw that, and I forgot to get. There's actually a picture of it right after it. It's basically right after it got me, and it was, out a little bit. There's a photo of it somewhere in the air. I just forgot, and then but I wanted to at least get the photo just showing what they've done with that hybrid livery. So we'll see what happens. I mean, of course, it's pretty bold of them to start with an A380. But hey, wish them the best and really hope that it works out, because anytime there's a new airline, you want it to work out. You don't want, you want it to work out. So, wishing them all the best. We really want it to work out. So yeah. So anyways, let's say good morning to a few more of our friends. Let's see. See Me Steve, you were asking if the show starts automatically or if I have to start it manually. I have to start it manually. I have to hit the start live button. But I try to start on time, and we try to do our best. But hey, good morning, friend. Glad you are here. Etienne, good morning, Etienne. Glad to have you here, friend. Thank you for being here. And I also want to say good morning to Maria Lane. I saw your name somewhere here. Maria Lane is here. Good morning, Elaine, or good evening. I think it's evening where you are. So thank you for joining us today. And Sal Squatch is here. Good morning, Sal Squatch. I think you're new here, Sal Squatch. So welcome.
Yeah, in the chat.
Ultra ego.
It cracks me up. Sal Squatch goes into the 24/7 flight tracking with ATC and says, "I'm new here. Who's here? I'm new here." So I've been starting to do that. I actually message him and say, "Hey, I'm new here. Who are you? Do I know you?" So
what's this? What is this chat?
Yeah, what is this all about?
Is this AOL chat?
Oh man, AOL chat. I mean, I never really had AOL chat, or never really had AOL as a service provider, but I did used to use AOL Messenger back in the day, because that was kind of the only messenger that there really was. I mean, for a while there, it was only exclusive to AOL, but then they broadened their horizons and put it out to everybody. So, Yep. So hey, see me, Steve. Let me answer your question. It never auto starts for me. Oh,
Firefox. I've never had Firefox.
May I suggest Chrome? And that's my preferred browser of choice. Maybe give it a try.
I'm using Firefox now, and it always, if I'm picked up a stream before it starts, when it starts, it auto loads, it auto starts for me. It could be the settings on your browser, but I have no problem with Firefox.
Yep. But yeah, maybe go over your settings and try Chrome. Even I don't know if you're on a Mac if you're on a Mac, you'd probably be using Safari. But anyways, hope you can get that fixed. If I could be any help, let me know. My email's down in the description. I don't mind helping. Oh, hold on. Hey, Val, good morning, good afternoon, Val. Glad to have you here, friend. So glad to have you here. Hope you are doing well. It's good to see you here in the chat. And Lady Cat, she remembers AOL. Yep, I remember AOL too. The cool kids were the only ones that had AOL back in the day.
Yes.
And, I don't know if any of you remember. So obviously back in the day, and I know I'm drifting off course, but hey, anything can happen here on this show. So back in the day, it was dial-up. And you were cool if you had a second phone line in your house just for dial-up, so that way you didn't tie up the main phone line.
Yeah.
And I remember
it was like use the internet or use the phone.
Well, I remember back in the day when I was a teenager, I wasn't allowed to use the internet until after 9 o'clock at night. So I didn't, because we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
And so I had to use it early in the morning and late at night. And then finally, I think I took an internship at the church where I work at now. My job started as an internship back in the 90s. And so I was making a little bit of money. So I paid for a second phone line to be installed in the place where we lived. Oh, it was so cool using the internet whenever I wanted.
Cool.
And I think the second phone line back then was like $12 a month or $16 a month. And my parents like, hey, if you want to pay for it, go for it. And so I did. And yeah. Anyways, we won't go through the history of internet service providers, but yeah, that was back in the day. So, all right, we have today's question of the day for everybody. So we've been asking questions. I believe what was last week's or not the last show, Sal? What was the question we asked? I'm getting old.
The last show was the longest flight.
And then before that was your best meal. So today, our question of the day is, I got to take Lady Cat's message off. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. There we go. So today's question of the day is, what's your favorite airline and why? So I'm going to start with you, Sal. While everybody in the chat, if you want to get your answers in, we'll show them on the screen. Your favorite airline and why?
My favorite airline to travel with so far is JetBlue because, I mean, the seats are comfortable. You have a screen. You know, you have a screen where other airlines, some of the airlines don't offer screens. You have free Wi-Fi, and you have unlimited snacks.
Yep. And you sat in the aisle seat so you can get to those snacks, right?
Yes. And you know, it's reasonably priced. It's not too much. So for that reason, JetBlue is my favorite.
Yep. Before I get to MJ, we have a question from SFO Live. Do any of you guys work in aviation now or in the past? I don't. But MJ, if you don't mind sharing.
No, I don't mind sharing. SFO Live. Yeah, I work in aviation. I just have a few of these things in the room here with me. I am 38 years employed with the, whoops, I can't ever do that right. The big purple guys right there.
Yeah, Purple Tails.
I am an aircraft, Purple Tails. I'm an aircraft mechanic. I started working in the business on 727s and DC-10s at JFK in the early 90s. And I have worked the majority of most of my career in Memphis. I've done some temp assignments. I've worked in Oakland. I've worked in Salt Lake City, Casper, Wyoming. Worked everything, the A310, the A300, MD-10, MD-11, DC-10, 757, 767, 777, and a little bit on the 47s when we had those from Tigers.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sal, you ever work in aviation? I would say you somewhat do.
No, that's just watching the planes.
Professional plane spotter.
No,
that's what. No. Hey, when you were on TV, they said you're a professional plane spotter.
I'm just. I just watch the planes. That's what I do. Like I don't have no titles or anything. It's okay.
All right. We get to MJ's favorite airline and why. Let's see a few of our viewers what they. Daniel from NYC, Cathay Pacific, because I love their in-flight entertainment and comfy seats. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. SFO Live, my airline no longer exists. Virgin America, I'm with you, friend. I've, yeah. And that's actually the last airline I ever flew in 2011, so it's been a while. All right, let's see. Mario Lane, KLM, of course. Dutch, love Dutch. Kevin R. Delta, I have their credit card, and I am a diamond medallion member with them. Ooh, muy chingón, Kevin
Fancy.
R. That slang for big time tough. Fancy, yeah. All right, let's see. Any of our friends have the favorite airlines? Let's see here. All right, let's see. I think that's about it. Lady Cat says she really didn't have a favorite. And how about you, MJ?
Michael Nomicos said.
Oh, Michael Nomicos.
Sorry.
Before we get to MJ, Michael's in El Salvador. That's his favorite airline is Turkish because of the slippers. Michael, hope you are living it up. I enjoyed the pictures you sent me last night of your Italian meal. All right, MJ, sorry about that. What's your favorite airline and why? Excluding the Purple Tails.
Okay, excluding the Purple Tails. Yeah, you know, I do fly commercial passenger carriers occasionally, but until I retire, my predominantly flying is going to be on FedEx jets. But a favorite carrier would have probably been Northwest, because Northwest was had a huge presence here in Memphis. It was a big hub. KLM flew out of here. I actually flew KLM from Memphis to Amsterdam on the MD-11.
Oh, wow.
First class. That was a pretty nice ride. Cool. That's when they were sending me to Germany. But yeah, Northwest would have been my, I guess, favorite airline just because they had such a big presence here in Memphis, and the airport was so much busier up until those guys from Atlanta bought them out and killed our airport.
Oh, man. And Kevin R. says Michael's favorite airline is United. If any of you that have been on this show for quite a while, been watching, you know why. Let's see.
I'll
SFO
have to
Live
agree with
is
Mike because I didn't have a good experience coming back from Greece with United at all. So
yeah.
Air Canada was a good line, but United was not good coming back from Greece.
And the reason Michael doesn't like him, he also had a bad experience
From
to and
Greece.
from Greece. Yeah, to and from Greece.
Yeah.
We'll have him share that story again soon when he's back. So yeah, and actually SFO Live, their favorite is United now. And yeah, I mean, hey, whatever works out for you works out.
Yeah.
Full Metal Dragon for West Coast travel, Southwest. They have the most variety from their airport. Fly American One World for longer, but that may change. And then Daniel for NYC. Been a while since I flew with them. I last flew with them in 2016. Was at Cathay, I believe. Okay. Michael saying, "Good job, MJ. Good job."
Thank you, sir.
And like I said
Yeah.
before you logged on, Michael, MJ's just not a sub. He's part of our family. We always
what are the
enjoy
odds,
having
you
him.
know, that both of them are United from Greece?
Yeah, there's
from
a
Greece.
common
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Exactly. Hey, hello, Papa Kilo. Good to have you
Hey.
with us, friend.
Papa Kilo-san.
Papa Kilo's
Papa Kilo.
on. Man, I keep trying to get Hori-san on here, but it just doesn't work out. Maybe MJ can kind of. Where's my camera?
Well, today he's probably at one of his grandchildren's soccer games, so it'd be hard to get him today.
Yeah, so. I know, and we do Saturdays now, so hopefully one day, maybe even I can get it. Maybe I can even do a pre-recorded interview with him. Maybe I'll try that. But anyways, we would love to have Hori-san on our show one day, and we're working on it. All right, so thank you all for answering that question about your favorite airline, and let me get that off the
Canada's
screen.
in the house. Hey, Greg. Sorry.
Mr. Greg Hyber's in the house.
Howdy,
Hey, Greg, real quick, we just asked what's your favorite airline and why. If you want to put it in the chat and participate in that question, we would love to have you do that while I set up the next segment of the show. And he's not here this morning, maybe because I forgot to email him and tell him I planned to. So this show, I planned to do it like Thursday at the last minute because I thought I was going to be out of town today. Didn't work out. And I was like debating. Sal kept saying, hey, you know, you going to do the show? What's going on? And we knew Michael was going to be out. And I kept debating. I was talking to my mom. She's like, why don't you just do your show? You love doing your show. You love the people. So I scheduled the last minute, emailed MJ, said, hey, we'd like you to come and be a part of the show today. Hey, and it all worked out. But Greg Hybers really said Eric, obviously. So anyways, we got this, got the show set up for today. But getting back to I haven't emailed him. I'm not seeing Mars Avenue Tom in the chat.
Well,
and
that's the reason I have this one.
And I usually email him and let him know I'm doing a show. That way he could be on. And I feel horrible. Tom, if you're watching the replay, please forgive me. I am so sorry. But we're going to feature one of your videos today, Tom. And today's video is from San Jose. Well, they call it San Jose Moneta International now. But back when this video was filmed in July of 1999, it was just San Jose International. Real quick, say good morning to Mika. Is this your daughter, MJ? It says, nice meeting you. Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie. How are you? How's my grandson this morning? I just saw her. She was just at the house a little bit ago. So, hey, baby. Love you. Glad you're there.
And
my grandson. Hey, RK. How are you, buddy? Are you watching? Are we watching your granddad on TV?
So, yeah, it's some of MJ's fans. Hey, we're so glad you're here to see him. And yeah, welcome. When I saw Hey Dad, Nice Green Man, I had to figure this was one of your children. That's awesome.
My only child, my daughter, yes.
Yep, let's say hello to a few more. Oh, wow, we got a few more friends. Larry O is here. Good morning. Hello. Larry O is here, and I just saw
Wayne is there.
Oh, Wayne is here. It says Sal without a hat. Also without a puffer jacket as well.
Yeah, no puffer jacket.
Yeah. Larry O says real quick, his favorite PSA and AirCal, now it's Southwest. Larry O, if you go back in the archives, we had a former AirCal pilot, my friend Captain Paul. If you go back in the airlines, our archives of last shows, I forget which episode, but you'll see where it says special guest, retired pilot Captain Paul. We've interviewed him a couple of times, former AirCal. I think you would love the interviews we did with him. But it's good to have you here, Larry O. And so getting back to the video today, we're going to watch 10 minutes of assorted freighter action from San Jose International, taken back in July of 1999. And the three of us are going to add a little commentary while we watch the video. All right, so here we go. And this is taken by Mars Avenue South, Mars Avenue SO on YouTube. Here we go. All right. So I think that's Airborne Express right there, if I remember right. And I do remember right. So yeah, SJC say International back in the day was so much different than it is now. I know Salzman SJC. MJ, have you ever been out to SJC out here on the coast?
I have been to SJC a couple of times. My wife used to work for a company that had offices out there, and I've gone out there a few times with her.
All right, we're going to have to get you back out here again one of these days. So this is an old DC. I don't know if it's a 61, 63, 73. I'm not sure.
DCA?
Yeah, it's a DCA. I'm not sure the dash number.
Yeah.
Can't really make out the tail number.
Look at those engines. They look so tiny. But listen to it.
Yeah, but they made a heck of a racket.
Oh, yeah. And beautiful racket.
The rudder reminds me of Lynx, the extinct Canadian airline. Am I unmuted? Test.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you both.
Okay.
There it goes. Down 30 left, 30 right was in existence back then. We only had one main runway, and actually there used to be a smaller runway for general aviation to the left. I think it was 29. Hello, Malam. Good to see you here. Glad to have you with us. Got 41 people viewing. Thank you so much. We are watching San Jose International 1999 sorted freighter action.
Lady Cal was asking, how did that turn into a tri-holer? A three-holer. Douglas' deal was trying to get a more efficient aircraft with one less engine, but then everybody kind of caught up and made it really efficient with two engines.
Yep, but look at the black smoke. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
What year is this again? 1999?
July 22nd, 1999.
All right.
Who knows? I could have been with them for all I can remember. All right, what do we got next? This might be what we'll see when it gets closer.
I have flown on a DC-8. It was a Tigers DC-8, but look at that 727 right there.
Wow.
Is that Aero Mexico?
I couldn't tell who was that.
I can't tell.
I think it was Aero Mexico, looking at the logo on the tail, the Aztec logo. Now we're talking. The DC-10 action.
Oh, there we go. Purple. I told you there's a purple tails in here.
Yeah, the new logo.
Hey, hello. Good to have you here with us.
The logo wasn't installed here because we'd only had that logo about 5 years in '99. We had changed in '94 to this logo.
Oh, wow.
Livery. I guess you say livery.
That was a freshly painted plane then.
Probably is. Probably was.
Wow.
Like Sal would say, it was fresh.
Huh?
Like you would say, it was fresh. Freshly painted.
Yeah. Freshly painted. Freshly painted.
The Dash 30.
The SFO lights that they flew on one of Delta's last 727 in 2000. Lots of rattling and noise when that thing landed. Look at that.
Daniel from NYC, the difference between the MD-10 and the MD-11, there's a few. One, the MD-11 is longer. The MD-11 had a updated avionics system versus the more old-style gauge system in the DC-10. Had a longer range, of course. Here, the DC-10 used the CF6. This is a 30, so it's probably the Dash 50, CF6-50 engines, where the MD-11 uses CF6-80 engines. And actually, the tail's a little bigger on the DC-10 than the horizontal, or a little bigger on the DC-10 than it is on the MD-11.
Wow.
And winglets, of course.
Just going to say, don't forget the most important part for Lady Cat, the winglet.
The winglets on the MD-11 versus no winglets on the DC-10.
Look at that thing. That's beautiful.
Nice.
You gotta love these classic planes. I mean, wow.
You know, Wayne is talking about the center wheels on the DC-10. On the DC-10 and the MD-11 with the center gear, that gear could be stowed if needed for whatever reason. Usually sometimes there's something wrong with the gear or a weight restriction, and that gear could be stowed and flown without.
Oh, wow. Here's your competition.
UPS 757.
Yep.
Now, the UPS 757s were built for freighters, and if you look here where they only have the one door, the L1 door, and how close it is to the cockpit windows, that's how you can tell if the 57 was a freighter, originally built as a freighter.
Oh,
if it was
wow.
That door will be farther back. That door will be about 5 feet farther back.
Wow. Never knew that. Dang. Good morning, Sydney. From 34 left. Welcome. Good morning, friend. Glad to have you with us.
Well, hey,
Sid. This is actually San Jose, 1999, so you might recognize this. Lady Cat, no winglets. That's terrible. Oh, my God. Look at that thing. Or if Lady Cat calls it a rocket ship, I believe. Rocket ship. For many names.
Here comes a McDonnell Douglas product, I do believe.
Hey, San Jose was busy back then.
They were there's quite a bit of freighter action back then. Sadly, not as much anymore. Actually, it was busier, just period. Michael, yes, SJC San Jose. Fareed, this was 1999, so unfortunately you're going to have 10 years under that. Purple Tail NJ.
15.
Nice.
Look at that. Wow. Ooh, nice and smoky.
That white boy's not flying anymore. That got parked out in Victorville in 22, so.
In 22, so a couple years ago.
2022, yeah, a couple years ago.
All right, we got a.
No.
I can't see who this is, though.
Who is that?
As soon as they make the turn, we'll be able to check it out.
727, 100, I believe, because of the oval inlet, number 2 inlet.
Oh, if it's oval, then that's a 100. And then the 200 was round?
The 200 inlet was round, the number 2 inlet, yeah. You're looking at it head on. And when they get sideways, you can see the 200 is like 20 feet longer. It added a 10-foot section in front of the wing and a 10-foot section behind the wing. Who is this?
SFO Live, this is a 727, 727. And we'll get to see who this is.
Charter America.
Oh my gosh, this thing's back. Wow.
So is this a passenger plane, I believe?
It almost looks like it's a combi. It's got windows up front and it's got one of the...
It could be a combi. It's got a cargo door, looks like.
It looks like it might be a combi because once you start going back by the titles of the...
yeah.
Yes, I see it. No windows.
I see it.
Yeah, all the windows in the front half. So people up front and boxes in the back. I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Very, very interesting.
JT8 action right there, right witness. You always knew that the engine was running good because when you'd open the cowling, it'd be full of oil. So that's a good running engine. Black smoke just pouring out. Another DC-10. And that's the Dash 10, DC-10 Dash 10.
Did we see the airline titles on it yet? I'm not sure.
That was Emory. Emory and the old school Southwest coming in behind them there with the desert livery.
This looks like the same paint scheme as Charter America. What is this?
This is Emory Worldwide.
Oh, wow.
They were a decent sized cargo carrier there for a little bit. Oh yeah, that big window. And you see how far that nose gear is. When I learned to taxi the DC-10, you have to remember that the nose gear is like 21 feet behind you. So you have to kind of make your turns accordingly. You have to go a little wider than you would expect when you taxi the aircraft.
Yeah. Emory Worldwide, man, that. Beautiful. And that's it. And there's the credit, San Jose International, July 22nd, 1999. And a few credits there.
Oh, the planes.
Yeah. He put the planes at the end. Charter America. And filmed by Tom. Tom, thank you so much. And once again, I'm so sorry I didn't email you about the show today. All right. Awesome. That was a great video. I really enjoy Tom videos. So is it down in the description, his channel? I don't know. But yeah, if you want to check out his videos, let me put his channel here up on the screen real quick. If you want to check out his videos, there's his channel, Mars Avenue South, but he has it kind of shortened up there. MARS AVES. Has a lot of great stuff. And if you're a rail fanner, if you like trains, he has some train videos on there too. So definitely check it out. And he even has some train video from my hometown and his former town. So that's how we know each other. All righty. Tom, wherever you're at, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Tom. I didn't realize he had rail fan videos. I've checked some of those out.
Yeah, check them out. Yeah, it's got some cool stuff. All right, everybody, it's time for some flight tracking. So if you're new here, the way this works is, and I will bring up the guidelines. We don't have rules, we have guidelines. So if today's flight tracking, so what we do is you can make a request if you have a certain plane registration or a flight number you want to track. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Sal will write them down. We're going to do requests as time permits. Please only put one request at a time. So if we have not responded to your request and showed it on the screen, you don't need to put it again and again because Sal's keeping a list twice, going to find out who's naughty and nice. But we'll get to it, and then once we've done your request in, you could put your second one in the chat. And just be patient with us. And most of all, let's have some fun. This is always like the funnest segment of the show. I think everybody really loves this segment. And we can be bribed. If you want to get ahead in the line, we can be bribed with a super sticker or small super chat. That's all I'm going to say. I stole that from another streamer I watch. He does like requests. It's not aviation related. It's like tech related. And he'll do requests for people to review their live streams. And he says he can be bribed, but just saying that, but you don't have to. Either way, we're get to your request. So, all right. So start putting your plane registrations in there or your flight numbers in there. And we are going to start our screen share here. And there we go. All right. I'm going to actually put us on the top there. So I don't know if this looks better to everybody. I can change it back to hybrid. I'm just trying to make the planes look a little better. That way they stand out. We'll use a hybrid setting. And all right, we'll let Sal start making a list. And once again, thank you everybody so much for supporting the channel, for being here. And we're on our way to doing these 24/7 SFO streams. That's SFO like this 24/7, but we'll also add Tower ATC in there. We just finished a 60-hour stream before the show. And when this show's over, we'll have a new stream starting. And you can all head over there after and keep chatting it up and enjoy everybody's company. And yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you who I have. I haven't responded to them in the chat, but I have MJ, Daniel, Kevin R, Nancy L, and Full Metal Dragon. Just so you know, I have those.
All right. That's cool.
And MJ's first with Alpha Zulu Victor 2994.
2994. What does MJ have for us today? What is this? And by the way, whenever we say what is this, that's not like, ooh, what is this? It's more like, whoa, what is this? It's like intrigue. So whenever I say what is this, it's like it's supposed to be exciting. It may be something new to us. Azure Air. I don't know if we've ever seen Azure Air on here. Sal, MJ? I don't know.
I was just thinking maybe because it looks like Valvoline to me, but
I was just going to say Valvoline motor oil. All right, so what has MJ got here for us? He's got a 757-200 out of Russia. And let's take a closer look at the livery. It may look like Valvoline, but man, I like that livery. That is cool.
Valvoline instant oil change.
It's red, white, and blue. And for me, I love red, white, and blue. I'm patriotic to the United States, but at the same time, I love these colors, and if they're used right, they can look really. So this is a really nice livery. I like it. MJ, I know you said Valvoline, but what else are your thoughts on the livery of this airline, and what else do you know about it?
I don't know a whole lot about the airline. I tell you what got me to look up the 57s here. Yesterday, I was doing something here at the house, and I had the YouTube on, and I'm trying to think who the guys were. The two guys from Australia that do all the videos.
HD Melbourne. HD
Melbourne. So I was watching them, and it came up with
videos are
Russia.
awesome.
And there was a lot of 757s flying in Russia. I was like, wow, I didn't realize there were so many 57s operating out of Russia. So
there are, yeah.
Maybe try to find one that was active right now at this time of the night. So
yep.
This actually was a ex-Finnair for Lady Cat. This was originally a Finnair aircraft that was delivered in April of 2002, and it came to Azure in 2014.
Yep. But if you want to know about Russian aircraft, Alvinor is the one. But hey, real quick, where did I see it? Hey, Wayne, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And really appreciate your support. And that was a great video. So thank you once again, Wayne. Appreciate the support. And so this is a full plane. Let's see where it is at right now before we move on to the next one. It's going from Phuket to somewhere in Russia. So does that mean it came out of Thailand? It did.
Yep. Came out of Thailand.
Wow.
Wow.
And how long of a flight is this by mileage? It is about a 3,200 mile flight at about a little over 6 hours. It's a good
a 6.5 hour flight.
6.5 hour flight on a 757. And hopefully they keep those engines running with Valvoline.
It does look like Valvoline logo.
It does look like Valvoline, yeah. So they're cruising at 31,000 feet. Their ground speed is 592 miles an hour. All right, MJ, thank you very much, friend. That was a good one.
Nice Valvoline livery.
Yep, brings me back to my drag racing days, putting Valvoline motor oil in our race engine. So, all right, what do we got next, Sal?
I have Daniel from New York City with Charlie X-Ray 844 Cathay.
All right, I know Daniel's been wanting to get us to track this flight, and we definitely will for you, Daniel. And Daniel, did you say you had a family member on this flight? Where is it? Did we lose it? We lost it. What was it again? There
Charlie X-Ray S44. I mean, yeah, that one. That one that you have. 844.
Yeah. Oh, I got to show the route. All right. So this flight is from Hong Kong to JFK, and it hasn't left yet, but it's got its transponder on. Ground speed 1 mile per hour. Is it taxiing right now? Let's see if we can see it taxiing.
I think it's taxiing right now. It just left the gate, looks like.
And this is their plane tomorrow. Oh, okay. He has family on this flight tomorrow. Unfortunately, we don't stream on Sundays. If we did, I would definitely track it. But yeah, his family's going to be on this flight tomorrow from Hong Kong to JFK. 8,000 nautical miles. How long of a flight is this? About 14, 15 hours? I would think it's a pretty long flight.
Something like that.
A350 1000, and we could where's the route here? We could see the route. They're going to take the polar route. They're going to go way up there by where it says flight radar, and they're going to come down. And you know what? I read a little bit because I really didn't understand polar route stuff. I thought, like, man, isn't it longer for them to go that way instead of a straight line? And actually, it's not.
That is a straight line.
It makes they do a straight line in a different direction, and it actually does. It actually does make it shorter.
This is how the whole ETOPS thing, and like before 747s, 707s to a degree, they were still could only go. They would either at Anchorage have to refuel or Newfoundland or somewhere like that. But now with the bigger 2-engine aircraft and the ETOPS capabilities, they can make that up and over the top and cut hours and hours off the flight.
Yeah, because you would think looking at that, oh my gosh, that's super long. Why are they going that way? But yeah, you're right. It all has to do with the curvature of the Earth. And I read it. It kind of had to sink into my mind, and I kind of had to sit and analyze it to really realize it. So yeah, but it does make the flights a lot shorter and more economic and get you to your destination a lot quicker. Daniel, hope your family has a safe flight tomorrow, and let us know how they enjoyed their flight. All right, Sal, what's up next?
I have that was Daniel, huh? Kevin R.
Hong Kong
with Golf Delta Hotel Lima Whiskey.
What does Kevin have for us today? Ooh, some DHL action. Some DHL yellowtail. Not quite a purple tail, but a yellowtail. This is where is it?
LAX.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It just left.
It just left LAX. And where is it at? It just
over Joshua Tree.
Just flew over Joshua Tree. Flew over Palm Desert, Indio, Coachella, around there. It left LAX about 21 minutes ago. Oh, this is it's got a special sticker on it. As one against cancer. And let's take a look at that. Yes, very nice. As one against cancer 2023. So that's very cool. DHL was supporting cancer research and everything. And
it was originally delivered to China Cargo Airlines.
Oh, really?
In 2010, yeah. And it came to DHL's only had it for a couple of years. They got it in September of 2022.
Oh, wow. So they've only had this plane a couple years then. All right. Kevin R., thank you for this. And well, hold on. Let's see. Let's check out the route real quick. Where's it going to? Oh, this is a 777. I thought it was a 767. It's a 777.
Leipzig.
Where's Leipzig? Where is that? Is that in Germany or?
It sounds German to me. I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Is it in Germany? Yes, it's in Germany.
Why am I still showing Hong Kong?
Flughafen Leipzig Airport.
You know what? I'm going to go back to the other hybrid view because I'm not seeing the routes very well in here. But yeah, it's going to go to, oh, there we go. Germany right here. Is this the
Leipzig
airport right there? Is that Leipzig? There it is. Yep. Wow. All righty, Kevin R., thank you. Appreciate that special sticker livery on there. Oh, man, I'm looking at Central California here. All right, Sal, what do we got next?
I have Nancy L. with Papa Kilo Golf, Papa Zulu.
And we do have Papa Kilo is here. I'm not sure if he's still here, but hello, Papa Kilo again. All right, what do we got here? Garuda, Indonesia. Ooh, very interesting, Nancy. Let me go to the settings. I quite don't like this. There we go. It's a little better with this tracker. My other tracker I use a kind of like a black and white, and it looks better. But all right, let's get back to Nancy L. here. He has given us Garuda in Indonesia 74th and not 75th, but 74th anniversary special livery. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
And this is what is this? An A330-300 leaf blower for Lady Cat.
It's a good looking livery.
Yeah, I wonder why they chose 74th and didn't wait till 75. Interesting. Unless the number 74 has some significance for them, not sure. But yeah, that is a nice livery. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. And let's go back and take a look at the route that it's on. It's going from Jakarta to Jeddah. And that is almost an hour flight. And where are they right now? They are 58 minutes until they're get to their destination, and they're over the desert in Saudi Arabia. It looks like, yeah, that desert there. So they're 58 minutes from their destination, right here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Very cool. Nancy L., thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. And what do we got next, Sal?
I have SFO Live with
all right
ICE 1088.
All right, Iceland Air. All right, let's see. We got Iceland Air. Okay, let me push it on the route. Oh yeah, it surely did leave Iceland. It looks freezing there, and it says it left from something Glacier Camp, Union
Antarctica.
Glacier Camp.
That thing left out of Antarctica.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Iceland Air's all the way down there.
You're not getting too much farther south than that.
Wow.
That's pretty south.
Oh my gosh. I thought it was actually in Iceland at first. I'm like, oh yeah, Iceland, but no, you're right.
Remember how we saw
what
did we see leave last time? We saw somebody leave.
Oh, so yeah, somebody else requested something out of Antarctica.
Was it Iceland there last time?
It may have been.
Oh my god, I don't remember who it was.
And it was the same landing. I don't want to
the same airport, right?
Yeah, you can kind of see right here, just kind of like yeah, and they the plane did the same thing. It climbed out and then banked to the right and went. But this is headed to Argentina. Oh wait, the last one went to South America, or South Africa rather.
Yeah, the last one went to South Africa.
But not much. I don't know. But yeah, this one's going into Punta Arenas. Is this Argentina down here? Can't see. Chile. Okay.
That one is Chile.
And this is a 3 hour and 50-minute flight. Wow, it's really close to Antarctica. But right here, those two tips are pretty close with the two continents. Wow. And 757-200. Let's take a quick look at the plane. There it is. Yeah, Iceland Air. Nice plane. But I want to go back to the route. That is very interesting. Wow. All right, SFO Live. Thank you very much. And
very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Yeah,
I
was kind of threw me off there for a moment.
Yeah.
All right, Sal, what's next?
I got MJ.
MJ with the second one. All right.
Is FedEx 9075. FDX 9075.
FedEx Action. Ooh.
Not where you think it should be.
757-200. Okay, where is this going? Is this going from Bangor, Maine to Paris?
Paris, yeah.
What?
Wow, yeah, look at that. See, it's taking that route to shorten up the flight. It's going over Greenland, and it left Bangor, Maine 3 hours 10 minutes ago.
Is that a usual route, or like what is
no? It's special because it's a 9,000 number, so
yeah.
it's a special flight. So probably, I mean, I'm not at work to confirm it, but more than likely, what's happening is this 57 is going over to Paris to be staged to fly Europe, the European routes, and maybe one of the other 57s will come out and come back. Maybe it's due for a heavy check or something. So this is going to go either to replace one, or they needed an extra 57 for some reason. But it's going into Europe, and it's going to fly the European routes.
Nice.
Yeah, like a 7 hour and 40-minute flight. Wow. Dang. And get a quick look at this 757 Purple Tail. Sorry, Lady Cat, no winglets.
Yeah, we don't believe him.
She's gonna be disappointed.
Well, this 57 is it's pretty old. It's 35 years old, and it's had quite the history. At first, it was delivered to Air Belgium in 1989.
Wow.
And over the years, it's flown for Sunways, Sweden airline, Britannia, UK, Air Holland, Transavia.
Wow.
I don't even know what this other one is. Kampuchea Airlines, Cambodia.
Wow.
It flew for a Thailand airline, and then it came to FedEx in 2010.
Wow, so it's made the rounds, so to speak.
It's got some time on it. It's been around. Wow. It's been around the world once or twice.
35 years there. Yeah, awesome. MJ, thank you so much for this special flight. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
All right, Sal, who's next? Come on down.
Daniel from New York City, second request.
All right, Daniel.
Hotel X-Ray 80.
I'm sorry. Give it. I got the Hotel X-Ray, but we had a little flub.
80.
80.
Uh-huh.
What do we have here?
Oh, that's the flight he was talking about earlier.
Hong Kong Airlines. Ooh, Hong Kong Airlines. Almost kind of looks like Hainan livery. So this is Hong Kong Airlines A330-300 from Hong Kong to Vancouver. And it's almost an 11-hour flight. Wow. It's going to fly up around the tip of Alaska there and then come on down to Vancouver. Let's take a look at the livery on this. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of Hainan a little bit, which Hainan used to fly to San Jose, as we saw the airport earlier. But when the pandemic hit, they had to pull out and never returned. But yeah, I like this livery. This one in Hainan, I like them with the red and the yellow. Yeah, reminds me of a Chinese restaurant. Please don't get mad at me. I'm not being insensitive or anything.
How is Hainan spelled Tianjin?
What's that?
Is that Hainan? Is Hainan spelled with a T?
Hainan, the other airline, Hain, AN, I think.
I wasn't sure how to pronounce this because this originally this airplane, Hong Kong Airlines just received this aircraft in November. It was flying for Tianjin Airlines out of China.
Okay, so it's different.
It's only a 7-year-old aircraft. It's only a 7-year-old aircraft, but it flew for Tianjin, and it's
Tianjin, maybe Tianjin.
So,
So they just acquired this plane recently. Wow.
Just acquired it, yeah.
A330 leaf blower. It does have winglets for you, Lady Cat. So it's not all that bad. All right, Daniel, thank you so much. And Sal, what do we got next?
I have Full Metal Dragon with Alpha 6 Echo S.
Oh, got some Emirates action here. We've got us. Oh, yes. One of my favorite liveries from Emirates. It's the destination Dubai. I love this livery because I love the colors. Oh my gosh. Some people think it's too busy and too bright, but I love it.
You know what?
And,
I haven't seen that one, and I would love to see that airplane in person.
Is this livery still active? Yeah, as of December 10th. Yeah, this photo.
I guess so. Yes.
This photo was taken December 10th.
Sal, you could have been like the young lady that stood on the tower for their commercial when the plane flew by them.
That's what I was gonna say. This one isn't this one the plane, right? This is the plane.
This is the plane where I don't know if that's the young lady on the fuselage here, but there was a woman that was dressed in the flight attendant garb and stood on top of that tower as they did a flyby.
Yeah, I just saw that picture the other day on Facebook. Yeah, I don't know if she was actually standing on it or if it was, I don't know, but either way, no thanks.
No, she was actually up.
They made a video.
There was a person actually on top of that tower. Yeah.
I hope they got paid very well to do that. I really do. But I love this livery, and let's take a look to see where this plane is at. It's going from Glasgow, Scotland, back to Dubai on that's only like a less than 7-hour flight. Wow, not too bad. And this plane's 11 years old. And they're starting their descent. They're at 25,000 feet. Awesome. All righty, thank you for that one, Full Metal Dragon. That's one of my favorite liveries. I love the colors. All right, Sal, what's next?
Kevin R.
Kevin R.
With Alpha 40 Mike Bravo.
Alpha 40 Mike Bravo. I don't have anything on that.
Could it be Alpha 4 Oscar Mike Bravo?
It could be.
Oscar Mike Bravo.
Oscar Mike Bravo.
Yeah.
There we go. Is this it, Kevin R? Either way, this is your second one. Just kidding. We got Oman Air. Is this correct? Have we ever even if this is wrong, I don't know if we've ever seen Oman Air on here. I've heard of Oman Air.
I think that's it. I think it's Alpha 40 Mike Bravo.
This
maybe
is
it's Oscar.
Oman.
It could be Oscar. Yeah.
So what was it again?
37. I think that's it. I think that's the one he's talking about.
Oman Air.
That's the one that he's talking about. Yes.
737 Max 8. 6 years old. Where is this? Out of Oman, going from Dubai to Muscat. How long of a flight is this? It is 44-minute flight. That is short. Oh wow, yeah, Dubai down to Muscat. And let's take a look at this plane. I don't think we've ever seen Oman Air on here. At other places. Okay, here we go with the livery. MJ, what are your thoughts on this livery?
Well, I can't read it. No, it's not bad. I don't know. The Oman Air could be a little more.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
Maybe have a dark outline or something to see that better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not popping colors, but it's different.
It's not too bad. I kind of like it. It kind of reminds me of maybe sports, something related with sports a little bit.
Yeah,
but not too bad. But you're right. The Oman Air in English, you can't see it. I'm up in their native language up there. That's very readable. But yeah, in English, it's not too readable. But all right, Kevin R. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. We'll keep moving on. What's next?
Okay, so I have Larry O.
Larry O. All right,
Larry O. With November 943 Whiskey November.
Whiskey November. All right, some Southwest Airlines action. Excuse me.
Special livery. Right?
Having some stuff to drink.
No, it's not.
It is a 737-700 NG. And where is it now? This plane is in Phoenix right now.
Parked.
It's parked in Phoenix. It's going to fly out to Wichita tonight, then to Denver. Oh, it's going to be at my home airport tomorrow in San Jose. Anything special about this plane, Larry? If there is, let us know in the chat. But yeah, it's in Phoenix right now. Very cool, very cool. All right, Larry. Yeah, so this plane's gonna, like I said, it's gonna go to Wichita, then Denver, San Jose, and LA, and back to Denver tomorrow. So it's got a full day of flying. More today and more tomorrow. Larry, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Sal, what do we got next?
I have SFO Live with Delta Alpha Golf number 0, November 06.
Ooh, okay, read that to me one more time, a little slower.
Let me go back 1 second.
All right.
I think that's what it was. It was Delta Alpha Golf. Could it be? It's Oscar.
Oscar.
November 06.
There we go. And who brought us this one? SFO Live.
Yes.
Is this a doomsday plane?
If he is, he's lost because he's going around in circles.
It's a United States Navy E-6B Mercury. That's a doomsday plane, isn't it, MJ? It's flying around Oklahoma City area.
Yeah, it's flying around Oklahoma City. I guess so. It's off it's off a 707 airframe. Yeah. Because it remotely controls Minuteman ICBMs. So I guess it is like a doomsday airplane. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely United States Navy.
Racetrack patterns. Yeah, they're just loops and loops and loops.
And it's only barometric altitude is only 2,900 feet. Is there like a naval air station around there? Let's push in.
There's an Air Force base, Tinker Air Force Base.
Tinker Air Force Base is right there. So yeah, this thing's been. I don't know if it's on a training flight or maybe they're after maintenance or something.
Does it have a? No, I guess it's been there the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. He's just doing some testing.
Yeah,
it's a good question.
Low altitude.
Kind of surprised he had an Air Force base, but he's just going around in circles.
Yeah, and this plane's 35 years old. So, yeah, right there. That would be interesting if you're in that area, seeing that thing fly so low.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. All right, thank you very much. Who was that one again?
SFO Live.
SFO Live. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. All right, Sal, what do we got next?
I have Marco Celli with Mike X-Ray 532.
32. And today I think we're going to just 2 requests per person. So let's check out this Breeze Airways from Marco Celli. This plane is not in the air yet. Windsor locks to Tampa. Oh my gosh, this is a regular flight. But the one that's on the ground right now, let's see if we can pull up the registration on this A220 and see if there's a picture for it. Yeah, there we go. So this is Breeze Airways A220, brand new, delivered in July. Let's take a look at this brand new plane.
Squeaky clean.
Breeze. Oh, this photo was taken by my friend Jason Whitebird. I know Jason. We've known each other for 20 years, over 20 years. Met at SJC plane spotting. But Breeze A220, very nice looking plane. Breeze is getting quite flights out of San Francisco these days. Sal, am I correct or am I not correct?
That they're doing a lot of flights
out of San Francisco, right? Or a few.
Yes, they fly to San Bernardino. They fly to Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
They also fly to Provo.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's it. Yeah, for now. That's all I can remember. I'm pretty sure they fly more places. Yep.
But yeah, they're I wouldn't mind flying on one of their A220. It'd be cheaper than trying to fly on a Delta A220, I'll tell you that. Because I would like to take a Delta A220 from San Jose to Salt Lake City, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, Breeze got some nice A220s, definitely. Marco Celli, thank you, friend. Appreciate that. And Yeah, very nice. And that plane right now is on the ground in where is it? Jacksonville, and it's going to head to Windsor Locks. All right, friend. Thank you. What do we got next, Sal?
I got Nancy L with Bravo 651 Tango.
Bravo 651 Tango. What does she have for us today? Nancy L throwing a curveball. Chengdu Airlines, Comac ARJ 21. Chengdu, and this is their bright future livery. Let's take a look at the photo of that. Is it a bright future? Oh, it's kind of cool.
Pandas.
Oh, the panda bear and the little is that a
Monkey.
Monkey? Yeah.
It looks like a monkey. Yeah, it's a monkey.
Yeah, monkey and the panda, they look like they're BFFs there. And then looks like you have a plane coming out right there out of some clouds. That's a cool livery. I like it. What do you think, MJ?
No, it's like they're in space. It's an astronaut.
Yeah, it is. They are. They're,
they are astronauts. The panda has an astronaut suit. Yeah. And then above the appears a satellite. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Satellites.
Yeah, I like that.
This is the Chinese version of a DC-9, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep.
Yeah.
Or a CRJ or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely their version.
It looks like an MD-80-ish.
It's got that MD-80 tail with that square on the back there, but not as long.
But yeah, that's a cool livery. Heck yeah. And what's the status of this plane right now? It's on the ground somewhere. I don't know where this is at. It's in Harbin Taiping International Airport in China. That is landed at 8 p.m. their time there. It doesn't have the schedule for where it's going to go from there, but yeah, Nancy L, that's a cool plane.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool livery. Thank you. All right, Sal, what do we have next?
I have Full Metal Dragon with 190018.
All right, Full Metal Dragon's got some military action for us here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I lost it. Let me bring it up again.
Well. If it's in this, if it isn't a DC-32.
DC-32 going from Andrews to doesn't say. BC-32. Some would call it Air Force 2, but the call sign for Air Force 1 or Air Force 2 is not an actual plane. It's the call sign for the president is on a plane, right? Am I correct?
I'm going to just guess that it's going to Palm Beach.
I've seen it. I've seen call sign Air Force 2 before.
Well, you know what Monday is, right?
Huh?
You know what's happening on Monday, right?
Yes. Do you think this? And we're not going to get political for y'all. Do you think this plane is coming to pick?
Because I don't think they would send the 47 for him because he's not been sworn in. But I think they might send this for him.
Maybe, yeah.
I think they're picking up, guests.
Guests, maybe the next vice president, possibly vice president elect.
I'm just spitballing here. I mean,
what?
Could be.
You know what? You're
wrong,
right.
But just
yeah, it's going down the coast.
Trajectory is going on. Yeah, I'm going to guess it's headed to Palm Springs or
Palm
Lauderdale
Beach
or somewhere like that. Palm Beach. Let's say Palm Springs. That's a long way. Going the wrong way. Palm Beach or Lauderdale.
Yep, probably does have something to do with Monday. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't go back to this, but yeah, if you can see the route right here, it's flying down the coast.
Yep.
So yeah, it's probably
to avoid that rain too.
Probably does have something to do with Monday.
Pretty interesting.
Very interesting. Thank you very much, Full Metal Dragon. Appreciate that.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good one. Yeah, nice find there. All right, Sal, what do we got next?
I have for Cindy at 34L 4K AZ85.
Okay, I love 4K. All right, what has she got for us? Let's see here. We're in a different tab. This is Azerbaijan A340-500. We've got two pictures to look at. I want to look at better of the two pictures. I don't want to see it sitting in the desert. Oh, yeah, that's a nice livery. I think we saw something from Azerbaijan a while back. I don't know if it was this A340 500, but I like their livery.
It wasn't an A340. I think it was a Dreamliner.
It may have been a Dreamliner, yeah.
Yes, it was an Azerbaijan Dreamliner that we saw.
Oh, she said it is out of service. And yeah, here's a photo of it out of service. Unfortunately, that's a sad photo right there. Taken in Azerbaijan, just sitting out in the desert. Oh, what a bummer. Mm-hmm. Let's look at the nice picture instead. There we go.
The happy picture.
The happy picture, yeah. And this picture was taken in Russia. Ooh. Yeah, very cool livery, and yeah, hopefully this plane goes back into service. We always hate seeing planes sitting in the desert. But all right, Sydney, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that one. What do we got next? Hey, Alvin, Larry O.
Larry O with November 8653 Alpha.
Oh, we know what plane this is. This is one of Sal's favorite, California One. Yeah. Yeah, all right, Larry.
I'm saying it's always on the East Coast. Why?
Sal says it's never in California.
Never. I mean, it's rarely in California. I'm not going to say never, but it's rarely in California.
Here's a livery, and this photo was taken in San Diego. Beautiful photo. Just taken a couple weeks. It was in California on December 30th, Sal.
I guess. Rarely.
Yeah, right here it says photo date, December 30th, 2020 in San Diego. And right now, this plane is flying from Dallas to Birmingham. And now we can look up the recent flights and see where it is headed to. It's going to be in California today. Oh, it was in SJC yesterday.
What?
I was in San Jose yesterday. What time? It arrived in San Jose at. Wait, hold on. Let's look at this real quick, friends. I want to see this. Where's the thing that I can? Sorry. I want to look at the future flights. Here we go. So right now going Dallas to, it was in San Jose yesterday at 1:50. What time was I in San Jose? I was in San Jose about that time. So it's actually in California yesterday, Sal. LAX this morning.
Uh-huh. It went from Oakland to Palm Springs too, or Palm Springs to Oakland.
Yep.
Gosh darn.
Going back the third California one.
Yep. And it'll be back in the Midwest and East Coast. Bummer for you, Sal.
It never goes to San Francisco. I don't know why.
Yep. Yeah, this plane has got. Let's go back to the current flight. It left 20 minutes ago from Dallas. It's going to Birmingham, Alabama, I believe. 51 more minutes. And this 737-800 is 10 years old. And all right, who gave this flight? Was this Larry O?
Yeah, Larry O.
Larry O, thank you.
That was a good one.
Good one. One of Sal's favorites. All right, who we got next?
I have Alvanor, and that's the last request.
All right, Alvanor. Alvanor can have two since he just came in.
All right, Alvanor is Romeo Foxtrot 8878.
Romeo Foxtrot what?
8878.
8878. And Alvanor's famous for, if you're new to the show, Alvanor's famous for requesting the Russian aircraft.
That is a Russian plane.
This is a Russian copy of a 727 Tupolev Tu-154. Let's get a closer look. And what would you say, MJ? Copy of a 727?
Sure looks like it. Sure looks like it.
Yes, it does.
Except for the 3 tires on each main gear. That's a little overkill for that airframe, I think.
That is or
6
catch
tires,
there. 3 on each side, but now
that's a lot of tires for that airplane.
727 how many did it have on each side? 1 or 2?
2 on each side.
Okay, so they added
it had 1 axle with 2 tires on each side.
Got it.
4 main tires and 2. This one's got 2, 4, 6, 12 main tires. Come on.
Yep, that's a lot for that size plane.
Well, I guess
unless that plane is really heavy, I don't know.
Or you're landing in gravel somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Landing off road.
Going off roading. Yep. So this is a what is this plane? It's a Russia 223rd Flight Unit. unit state airport. So it definitely is Russian government plane. Very plain livery, pun intended. And let's go back to see where this plane is at right now. Yeah, see, it never this where it's going, but it did leave LTK airport. Let me push in. Is that in Lebanon? Yeah, left an airport in Lebanon and it's probably headed somewhere in Russia. Definitely, maybe Moscow. Moscow's right here. Looks like it might be on path for Moscow. So, anyways, all right. Alvanor, thank you very much. We'll give you one more, Alvanor, since you showed up late. And let's say hello to Brian SFO. Brian, how's the cold in Albany, New York right now? Oh, sorry if I let that out.
SFO.
Brian SFO's here. Hello, Jetson. Glad to have you here as well. We'll give you one more, Alvanor, and then we're going to close the requests and just be left for mods. If Lady Cat, and I know Nancy already gave hers. Lady Cat, if you have one, put in the chat. MJ, Sal, myself will finish off with ours. So, Alvanor, if you got one more.
I'm looking for mine.
So, I'm going to do mine. So, if you're new to the show, you guys know that Freedom 1 special livery from Southwest is my favorite livery, and I never have seen it in person, and I live near San Jose Airport. Never seen it in person, and I keep trying to find that thing. So let's see where it's at. That's where it is at today.
I've that thing like 3 times in Memphis and once in LA.
I've never seen it, MJ. So right now it's going from Fort Lauderdale to St. Louis.
We need to stream from Lauderdale today.
Let's see future flights or where it's been. And here's where it's been. All right, this past week, I don't see anything close to me.
San Jose right there.
Where?
On the 15th of January, it was in San Jose.
What day was the 15th? Was that Wednesday?
That was Wednesday, yep.
Wednesday, early evening, I was working. What a bummer. Hey, Sal, it was in Fresno on Tuesday.
It was a fat?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was back in San Jose on Thursday. Oh, my gosh. In the morning, I was working.
You got to get that tracker out.
Looks like it's in the mid. Oh, it's going to be in Sacramento tomorrow and LA tomorrow. But don't know. Well, see, I missed it again. Oh, guys, I don't say. Oh, Phil Collins song goes, oh, I missed again. I think I missed again. I keep missing that plane. Full Metal Dragon.
Right. I have my request.
All right, hold on, Sal. Full Metal Dragon. I ran from B gates to C gates at Las Vegas to catch Freedom 1 in person for the same time. Glad I'm not the only nerd. No, you are not.
For the first time, she said.
Yep. All right, Sal, what do we got for Sal Squad?
I have mine it's a little sob. Is 7 Zulu 701. Just because we haven't seen this airline before.
Easy Air. What in the world is this, Sal? Where'd you find this? This is Easy Air, and where's
Easy Air?
It's out of the United States. It's going from Wilmstad to Bon Air. Where is this?
Out in the Caribbean.
Oh, it's down in the Caribbean. Okay, look at the flight. Look at this.
It's Easy Air, so yeah.
Guys, look at the duration of this flight. 15 minutes.
You know what they call the ABC Islands?
It is a 15-minute flight. Look at that. And let's look at this plane a little bit, and then we'll get to Lady Cats. Easy Air N304AG. That's a cool little livery for that plane. Not too bad. Not too bad. And this is a, what plane is this? Saab 340. Oh, when you said Saab, we'll get yours, Lady Cat. Don't worry. When you said Saab 340, I thought you meant something sad that was going to make you sob. But you meant the Saab 340.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at this, man. That's a short flight.
Short flight, 15 minutes.
So I wonder if this thing's an island hopper down in the Caribbean. It's got to be. Yeah. All right, Sal.
I've probably seen that plane before. It used to fly from Asaba, Northwest Airlines.
Really? Yep. And you may have seen it.
And then it flew for Silver Airways as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Before going to Easy Air in 2021. Yep. Wow.
All right. Thank you, Sal. Let's get Lady Cats. Lady Cat she has 2 of them. So, or does she have 1? What does she have, Sal? Let's get Lady Cat going here. I see that N6.
Well, hold up. I have let me go back to the chat because I got out of the chat. Hold up.
Okay. I see 2 from her. We got you, Cat. We got you covered.
Oh yes, found them. But I mean, you have them already, no?
No, go ahead. Tell me.
November 8660 Alpha.
Hey, apparently I'm frozen.
I mistyped that. 8660 Alpha. There we go. I mistyped it. Lone Star 1. Lady
yes, Lone Star.
Yeah.
Dude, I have seen Lone Star 1 more than California 1.
I think I've seen Lone Star 1 with you at SJC, Sal.
Yes, I've seen it at SJC. I've seen it at LAX. And I've seen it at San Francisco.
Yes. So this is flying from Las Vegas to Long Beach. And where is it right now? Is it taxiing? Or
it's Vegas, right? Yeah.
It's in Vegas. It's in Vegas right now. Yeah. And let's take a closer look at the livery. There you go, Lady Cat, Texas, born Lone Star 1.
And that photo is taken in Vegas too.
It is, yeah. It sure is. All righty, Lady Cat, thank you. Let's get her second one.
Yes, I have it. Is November 385 FR.
All right. Oh, Frontier. Is this this is the little Leaks. The little sad cat. Oh. Going from SFO to Salt Lake City. And is it still on the ground in SFO? Yeah.
Still on the ground, but
where is it at?
Percy? Is it Percy, the Florida Panther, or no?
Yes, it's Percy, the Florida Panther. Yeah. I've always said it looks like just like a nice little kitten that looks so lovable and adorable. By the way, I love cats. I have 2, and I love them to death. But yeah, that's Percy.
Yeah,
and Percy's going to be leaving SFO. Is it moving yet? I don't think so.
It was at the gate. It was transponders on. I have Albanor's last request.
Oh, hold on, real quick. Let's wait. A320 Neo for Lady Cat. Lady Cat, thank you for showing us the pretty little kitty. Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong button. All right, Lady Cat, thank you. Let's get Alvanor going on his last one.
Is Charlie Sierra Charlie 3888.
You unfroze me for a second there, Steve. I'm frozen I'm not frozen on our live stream because I'm watching it because I'm like everybody knows there's a delay, so I have to watch what.
Okay, let me unfreeze you.
Frozen on YouTube, but I wasn't frozen.
Oh, I don't have your camera, MJ. Hold on.
Well, I'm on the regular stream but I'm not on the YouTube.
Yeah, now you're dark because I tried to reboot you here.
Yeah, because I'm on the Streamlabs, but I'm not on the YouTube anymore.
Yeah, we can hear you, but can't see you.
I guess I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get you back here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do you have the link?
It's okay.
Do you have the link available to log in?
Do I have the link available?
I emailed you.
Yeah, I'm on the.
Okay.
Are you watching the YouTube or are you watching the Streamlabs?
I'm watching the Streamlabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm here
on the Streamlabs. I can see myself on Streamlabs, but I'm not on YouTube.
I don't. Do you see him, Sal?
Nope.
MJ,
on Streamlabs or on YouTube?
Streamlabs can't see you.
Well, okay.
MJ needs to ident.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I need to ident.
Here's what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna log out and come back. All right.
Got it. Okay. In the meantime, let's check out Alvanor's Sichuan Airlines.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. Sichuan. Oh, the Panda livery for Sichuan.
Yeah, Pandas.
This plane frequents LAX on occasion, and
welcome back. Yes.
Welcome back, MJ. There we go. We got you, buddy. Sorry about that, everybody.
Am I moving on the YouTube and move my head?
We got you. We got you. Oop.
There you go.
Well, I froze.
I almost dropped my keyboard on the floor. So this is Sichuan going from Moscow to Chengdu, China. This is a little over 7-hour flight. Let's look at the beautiful little pandas. Look at the pretty little pandas. I like that livery.
Sichuan pandas are cool.
That is cool. And I know, Sal, you've caught this plane at LAX a few times in the evening.
A lot of times. Like every time I go, it's there. I don't know if they have more than one of the same livery, because I frequent LAX a lot.
It does. And that plane comes in, what, like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening?
Yes.
Yep. But there's the cute little pandas. And this was Alvanor, right?
Yes, Alvanor, huh?
Alvanor didn't throw us a curve with anything Chinese, Russian. He sent us a Chinese plane. Thank you, Alvanor. Appreciate that. And hey, welcome Daniel Capelli. Welcome, Daniel. Do we have any pictures of a blinged out Sheik's plane? I'm sure there's some online, but I don't know, like, the registration of one of them. It'd be kind of hard to find one. MJ says he's frozen again.
Yeah, it's weird because there I went. On the Streamlab link, I'm moving. I can see myself. I don't know if you can see me moving, but on the YouTube, I'm not moving.
Let's log in
off YouTube.
I'm going to kick you and log in one more time.
I can hear him, but I can't see him. I mean, I can hear him,
but he's frozen. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll leave him frozen. Let's see. Daniel NYC. I have pictures of Freedom One. Yeah. My email's down in the description. Yeah. Send me a couple pictures. We'd love to see them. All right. Back. There's MJ. All right.
Yeah, we're back.
That does it for flight tracking. There he is. All right. There's MJ. Well,
right.
Hey, that was a great flight tracking session. Thank you, everybody, for your participation. We got to see a few cool new things today. Yeah, we got to see Easy Air. That 15-minute flight island hopping was pretty cool. And yeah, we had a couple other ones I can't remember because I'm older. So yeah, thank you, everybody. We appreciate those submissions, and that was fun, Larry. Oh yeah, it's fun. And yeah, fun. I love doing this part of the show because when we those of you who are new, when we started the show a year and a half ago, one of my main goals of this show was to be interactive, to get the audience and the viewers to be a part of the show. So we talked about it, and Sal's like, hey, why don't you do like flight track requests for people? And we've done that, and I would say that's probably the most popular part of the show. So yeah, so thank you, everybody. And matter of fact, for those of you who are members, one of the perks of and I'm not, and by the way, membership's not required, but it's always appreciated when you do, but it's not required. But if you are a member, be on the lookout for a special members only flight tracking live stream where we're going to do 2 hours of nothing but your requests. So that'll be a members only stream coming up, because I know a lot of you just would like to do more, but on this show we only have time for 2. But yeah, be on the lookout for that if you're a member. Thank you so much. And yeah, and if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, greatly appreciate it. That's really helped us grow. And yeah, so I think that's about it for today. I am not sure when our next show will be. Hopefully when we do, it's not going to be last minute. But I know in 2 weeks, I do have a work commitment in the morning. So I'm hoping maybe we could pull off a show next Saturday. So just be on the lookout, have your notifications ready to go. That way, you know, we're going to have a show, but I'm hoping next week, but still to be determined. All right. Well, MJ, Sal, thank you so much. And MJ,
thanks to Lady Cat for the gifted memberships.
Yes, thank you. Oh, Lady Cat, I didn't get. Where is it? Is it in my chat? When did she do that?
Just now.
I'm not seeing it, but Lady Cat, thank you so much. I didn't see that. Thank you,
right
Lady
here.
Cat. There it is, right there.
Yeah, we gotta pull it out.
Lady Cat, friend, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. thank you for your support. Really appreciate that, and appreciate everybody else who's been supporting us lately. Yeah, and after the show's done, we're gonna start up a new SFO plane tracking and ATC tower live. I don't have it set up yet. I was hoping when I'd end the stream, it would go to that. But actually, you know what? Give me a minute. Let me set that up real quick. That way, when we end this show, we can go straight back to SFO. But in the meantime, ask MJ a question. Anything interesting that did I ask you this earlier? Anything interesting you're working on?
Anything else I'm working on?
At work or even in time, you know?
Those of you that are in South Florida, I will be in South Florida this week. We coming up Wednesday. I'll be in Boynton Beach, as we like to call it, visiting some family. But Thursday, all day I'll be at Fort Lauderdale, and Friday all day I'll be in Miami, and then I will fly home Friday night.
So you're gonna be with Hori-san?
I will be towards the end of the broadcast with Hori-san. What I'm going down there is with what's called FLAP, the Florida Aviation Photographers Group. That's down there that I got associated with a few years back.
Oh yeah,
and
I remember.
We get the air. So this year we're going to do an air side at Fort Lauderdale. So may see me on Hori's stream, but on the other side of the fence. And then after that's done, I'll come by and see him towards the end of the show. And then all day Friday in Miami will be airside at Miami Airport.
Wow, I remember you went to Flap last year and you shared photos. So we're gonna have you on an upcoming show to see.
Exactly. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I remember last time you had some. Oh man, the pictures were awesome. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna fly down on a FedEx 767 early Wednesday morning before the sun rises, and I will come home Friday night on an MD-11.
Wow, MJ, that is awesome. Okay, I'm trying to get this working here, guys, so that we can go to SFO. Where is this thing?
Sal, you stream tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going back to San Francisco to see what I catch on Sunday.
See what you catch.
We see what I catch. You're probably the usual suspects, you know.
Here we go.
Yeah, the usual suspects.
The usual suspects?
Yeah. I don't know why, but lately I've been staying till like 7-ish. I don't know. I can't help it. I always, every time that I go, in my head, I'm going to end at 5, right? And I always end up staying till like 7.
All right. Getting this stream going here.
Get you a tent. You can stay all night.
I keep telling Sal, get a pop-up tent, and you can even be out there in the rain.
You can get an old van and be like those folks I see on YouTube that convert their vans, and you can just sleep in your van and have your little oven in there, or stove, or top, or whatever.
Yeah, Sal,
I went to my sister's house, and she was telling me that. She was like, "Hey, why don't you buy a van? Like that way you can stay over there." So it's an idea. I mean, it's an idea that it's possible. You know, just in case I want to stream from one day to the next.
Hey, speaking of buying a van, Sal, I've been on Google, YouTube, watching people that are converting like delivery vans and delivery trucks and making them into like stealth like mobile homes and stuff.
I follow this guy who has a van that he made it look like the Geek Squad vans from Best Buy. So this guy does is he parks at a Best Buys to blend in with the Geek Squad.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Put the challenge of why you used to leave sleeping overnight in the parking lot.
Yeah. So it doesn't say like Geek Squad, but it says like, you know, what is this? What did it say? It said something about I don't know, like it blended in like the van without saying Geek Squad.
Oh yeah. All right. We have
very clever, very clever.
We have another membership here. Somebody's telling me. Somebody look up in the chat. Larry O. Larry O. Thank you so much. Larry O. Thank you. I'm trying to see if it's on the screen here on my. I use a different chat screen through, and it's not showing here. It showed earlier. But Larry O. Thank you so much, friend. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Larry O, for your support here. And I think we're going to call it a day. We're going to head over to SFO here when this ends. It's going to take us to SFO, and we'll have some watch the planes and listen to the tower. But anyways, once again, Sal, thank you so much. MJ, thank you so much.
Anytime.
Being a part of the show, and we're going to have you on again soon after you go to South Florida. And what day are you going to be with Horace-san again? Thursday
afternoon. I'll be with Hori.
Nice.
Guys, be watching Hori's box on Thursday. And he always has a great stream from Fort Lauderdale. And hopefully we'll get to see and hear MJ on there as well. And when he gets back, hopefully we'll get to see a lot of his great, awesome photos. All right.
Yes,
thank you, guys. Lady Cat, Nancy L., thank you so much for moderating and being a part of the team. Michael, hope you're having fun in El Salvador. We'll see you again soon. Thank you, everybody. We're out of here, and we'll see you at SFO in just a moment. Adios. Sayonara.
See you, Sam.